I know. I know, y'all. It took me forever. Y'all been waiting on this
for a long time.
And I just had a lot going on, okay? I done moved across the world. I live in Germany now with my husband. I am expecting, but we're gonna talk about all that shit later, all that stuff later. Yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all a little quick look today for Valentine's Day, but you can wear this any time of the year. It don't have to be for Valentine's Day. I've been keeping y'all waiting for like years, literally, so I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting no longer. We can chit chat later. Y'all can comment, cuss me out. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. Y'all can, you know, recreate this look, tag me, show me what y'all did, all those good things, and we just gonna get fucking to it. All right? Okay. All right, y'all, we're gonna get started. First thing I always do is wipe my face down with a face wipe. You know, you gotta stay so fresh and so clean. These are the simple micellar wipes. I usually get them like 2 in a pack for like $5 or something like that. But yeah, they cool. I really like them. And this would be the new Volcanic Ash Charged Water by MAC. I just kind of use it as a light hydrator. I don't really like to put on too much moisturizer. So next I'm going in with the MAC Brow Pencil and Lingering. I only like to slightly underline my brow just to give it a little bit more shape, but I like my brows real natural. This is the Girl Boy set by MAC. It's awesome. I'm running low. They said they was discontinuing it, but then I don't know what happened, so we're not going to talk about that. But this is a 212 brush, and of course Studio Finish concealer. I'm going to use it to conceal underneath my brows just to clean them up a little bit. I don't like to sculpt them out too much. I don't do the top, I just do the bottom. And I like to leave them kind of fluffy looking, if that's what you want to call it. So I'm gonna do a whole video dedicated to brows, but just a quick tip, go slow on this part, you know, until you get the hang of it. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to do your brows like this for the first time and go out, because you're gonna be mad. Don't even do that to yourself. Just have patience. It takes a while to really you know, just get the hang of it. So you gotta have patience and practice. Okay, y'all, that's the only way to really get it down. You have to practice. Everything you learn is a matter of repetition. Okay, be consistent. This is a 242 brush by MAC, but mine is old, so the numbers are worn off, and I'm just using it to blend out that concealer. And FYI, if you want to, you can just use your concealer and bring it all the way down, you know, as your eyeshadow base if you don't have this one. But I love this one, just like everybody else does. It's amazing. Get you some. It's relatively cheap, and it's just awesome. So right now I'm putting that all over the lid. I believe I have a 252 right now. I don't know why I didn't show it, but it's just a slightly larger version of the last brush. It's better for packing all over the lid because it takes up a lot more space. And the trick to using concealer wet is to make sure you really pack it and get it to set, because you don't want it to be extra wet. You need it to be like tacky. Okay, so just take your time and really pack it in and blend it out. Use your fingers, do whatever. Use a mixture of the two. I tend to, just to make sure I got that nice texture that I need and everything is even and smooth. Now we gonna go in with my favorite custom palette that I built during my time at MAC, and we're gonna take a mixture of these 3 shades. This one is bright pink, and I start by concentrating on my outer crease or outer V, whatever you want to call it, and take it up into the crease. Then we're going to take a little bit of Saucy Miss, one of my favorite shadows of all time. It's technically a blush, but you know. So I'm going to just layer Saucy Miss on top of Bright Pink to kind of give it a more purpley type of tint. And I'm just going to blend that on the outer V and throughout the crease on both sides. Last but not least, for the pan shadows, I'm into it. A beautiful burgundy shadow. Oh, and if you don't have multiple brushes, you can just kind of clean it off in a paper towel. But, you know, I got a million because I don't have time for that. But yeah, I'm into it and pack it on in the outer V and then blend it up through the crease. I like to pull my shadow out kind of far because I like it to be kind of dramatic and winged out. But we're doing a sort of halo eye today. Well, not sort of. We're doing a halo eye today. So we're going to take it in the inner corner too and blend it out in circular motions on both sides. I don't take it all the way through the crease because I think that defeats the purpose. I just kind of do outer corner, inner corner. I am so sorry, y'all, but I do not remember the name of this pigment. It come out like every year. This is a 239 synthetic flat brush. We're going to spray it with a little bit of Fix Plus after dipping it into the shadow, just to give it a little bit more, you know, vibrancy or whatever, and help it to stick a little bit more, because you know pigments don't have a base to them, so you have to add something to them to help them stick. Now we're just gonna blend that color. Well, I'm gonna start by packing it on a little bit, and then we're gonna blend that color out on the lid, focusing it primarily in the center. You don't want to overlap your other colors too much. I like to take it up kind of high in the middle to kind of overlap the pink, just to make it all look a lot more soft and diffused. So I have so many adhesives for glitter, but this is one of my favorite ones, and it's like $3. You can't beat it. It's awesome. You can get it from anywhere. So now I'm just taking a 286 brush to apply that glitter glue, and we're gonna use Iridescent White Loose Glitter by MAC. It's one of the newer ones. It is so fucking pretty. Excuse my language, but I had no other way to put that into words. Now, listen, I know how some of y'all feel about limited edition stuff, but Snow Flush is my all-time favorite highlighter. I don't care what nobody say. I got like 2 of them, and I'm gonna use it. So right now I'm using it to highlight my brow bone. There are some similar ones out there by other brands, but I'm not really that sure of what they're called. But I'm gonna wet it just to make it a little bit more intense in my inner corner. Okay, so this case also was limited edition, but good news is these are not House of Lashes lashes. I just used these to store my custom lashes that I stack for myself. This is extended play mascara. I'm gonna make a whole lash application video separate, so I kind of left that out. But now I'm just using mascara to blend them together. Cannot forget that, or you'll be looking tacky. Sorry to break the news to you. So I like to use my lash applicator to smush them together. That help them look a lot more seamless too. So for skin, we're gonna start with the Prep and Prime Pore Refiner Stick, just because lately my pores been kind of enlarged on my cheeks. So yeah, I just like to go in with a little bit of that to keep it kind of smooth there. Holy Grail, still Studio Fix Fluid. I don't want to hear all the whatever y'all got to say. It ain't true. I could read y'all the book about it, but we're going to do that at a later time. But this is Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC46. My new favorite shade. I used to be, of course, NC45. And this is the Instapop Face Brush by Real Techniques. It's actually amazing. I mean, all the Real Techniques brushes are actually really good, but this one got the perfect shape for foundation. And it pretty much blends everything out effortlessly. You don't have to do a whole bunch of work. So, yeah, this is pretty much self-explanatory. I would just say the key to it is to press and buff it into your skin. So you want to make sure it's evenly blended out, and you want to press to make sure there's no lines, no creases, none of that stuff. But the brush pretty much does all the work. Now listen, YouTube, y'all gave so much hell about this damn concealer, but it is amazing. I remember me and my coworkers used to laugh like, what is everybody talking about? It's awesome, okay? The 24-hour concealer. This was my holiday Real Techniques blended sponge. That's why it's lime green. I bought so many of them just because I love the color, because I'm petty like that. I would say the one thing about the concealer is it does set very fast. So I would say blend out, each side individually, because it is a 24-hour long wearing concealer. So you got to move quick. So this is the relatively new Sculpt and Contour palette, or Sculpt and Shape or something like that. But I'm just using an oldie soft focus to kind of set underneath my eyes super lightly, because I do not like a lot of powder under my eyes. I'm not that person. I'm not that girl. Y'all can have that. I don't like it. Another Holy Grail product, Studio Fix Powder Foundation, and also the new shade NC46. I'm kind of using this to lightly bronze and set my makeup. Also, concentrated here with, I do not remember the number of this brush, and I'm not about to get up. But I used it to set my face, and now I'm using it to bronze my face. Because when you concentrate it, it actually comes up a lot darker. And it's like the perfect contour shape. Yes, honey, another Fix Plus bath, okay? Just to mix all the powders together. Now I'm taking that same highlighter, Snow Flushed, that I used on my brow bone and inner corner. It's so pretty. Like, I get so wrapped up in looking at it when I'm putting it on. I just be like, man, it's ridiculous. It's awesome. Like, if you didn't get a chance to get your hands on it, I feel bad for you. Forgot to mention, this is a small powder brush by MAC 2. I'm just using it to apply the highlighter and to blend it out. Yeah, and more Fix Plus, of course, because, I mean, look at it, why not? Now I'm just repeating those same 3 shades that I use on the lid, blown out on my lower lash line. Continuing that kind of exaggerated winged out shadow, and I like my under eye kind of smoky. So this is Processed Magenta. It's a pro pencil, chromographic pencil by MAC. You can use it like anywhere, but I tend to only use it for this for some reason. I don't know. But this is Extended Play Mascara again. Another one of my favorites, Cork liner. If you don't know, you need to get into it. Yeah, I always am out of frame when I do my lips. Maybe because my lips are not my strong point, I guess you could say, but I'm sorry. I'll try to be better next time. Another one of my faves, Dress to Dazzle, one of the newer Dazzleglasses by MAC. It's like a weird nude mauve-y type of shade. Like, it's like super light mauve. It's so pretty. But this right here though, oh my god, it's gorgeous. This is Rave Bunny. It's a Grand Illusion lip color by MAC. It's bomb. More Fix Plus. And that's about it. Thank y'all for being so patient with me. You know, I know it took forever. I hope everybody have a happy Valentine's Day. I'm gonna try to get more videos out for y'all. Let me know what y'all want to see in the comments and stuff. All right. It's like 4 a.m. and I know my man want me to come to bed, so I'll talk.